Inside Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's real life together. Welcome to PopPlug. Let's plug you in.
Let's get plugged in.
So these are from Travis.
Oh, these are so beautiful. I love that he doesn't even have to sign them anymore.
When Taylor Swift finishes a 3-hour stadium show in front of 70,000 screaming fans, what does she do next? You might imagine a wild after-party or a dramatic disappearing act. But according to insiders, it's nothing like that. Instead, she heads back home to Kansas City, where Travis Kelce is. And when he's done with NFL practice, he heads home to Taylor in the kitchen, baking sourdough or something like that. After 2 years as the most talked about couple on the planet, new footage shows something fans did not expect at all. A surprisingly normal, quiet life these two global superstars have built together. And this was all happening while Taylor was doing one of the biggest things of her career with the Eras Tour. Honestly, the biggest surprise is how normal they are. Taylor may be the richest female musician alive, worth about $1.6 billion. And Travis is a 3-time Super Bowl champion. Yet their daily routine looks simple, calm, and grounded. Nothing like what people imagine when they think of two megastars in love. So, how did this actually start? For the longest time, fans thought they already knew how this all started. Travis goes to Taylor's Kansas City Eras Tour show in July 2023. He tries to give her a friendship bracelet with his number on it. Security blocks him. He talks about it on his podcast. She hears about it. Boom. Love story. Cute. But not the full tea. Turns out Andrea Swift, Taylor's mom, was the real mastermind. In the end of an era, Andrea admits, she saw headlines about Travis showing up with a friendship bracelet and got curious. So she did what any protective mom would do. She investigated. She called her cousin Robin, aka her personal Kansas City Chiefs insider, and asked, "Who is this Travis Kelce guy?" And Robin gave major details. She said Travis was genuinely one of the nicest people and casually dropped the ultimate green flag. He really loves his mom. Andrea basically heard wedding bells immediately. But then reality hit. How do you even get your globally famous daughter to meet an NFL star? Especially when Taylor herself was not exactly sold. She admitted in the documentary that she had always been very non-athlete when it came to dating. Her mindset was basically, what would we even talk about? Andrea knew that too, which is why she called Taylor and told her very carefully, with what Taylor described as a tone that said, "I know you're probably going to hate this, but there's a guy, and he's really cute." The real shift happened when Andrea told Taylor something real. She told her that if she wanted something different, she had to start doing something different.
I've been very non-athlete because I'm not one, and I've always just been like, well, what would we talk about? And so you call me up, like, you said something to the effect of, like, you gotta start doing something different.
Meanwhile, Travis was on New Heights telling the world he was a little butthurt that he couldn't give Taylor the bracelet he made for her. Later, Taylor said something that basically broke the internet. She said the most meaningful relationship of her life started with a man openly admitting he was butthurt.
He's very lovable.
All aboard!
First of all, if you ever would have told me that, like, the most meaningful relationship I would ever have would start with a man saying that he was butthurt, that I didn't want to meet him, like, unbelievable.
Her first meetup came, and it was literally the kind of cute, song-worthy moment she has been writing about since she was a teen. Fast forward a little, September 2023, Taylor pulls up to Arrowhead Stadium, and then by August 2025, they're engaged. Just perfect. So why does this relationship actually work when so many didn't? Taylor explained it best herself. In the past, touring made relationships hard. The long distance, chaos, fame, and pressure were a lot. But with Travis, something felt different. She said there was a huge dynamic shift because they weirdly live the same kind of life. Both of them perform in massive stadiums for over 3 hours. Both feed off crowd energy. Both have been chasing their dreams since they were kids. Both know what it feels like to be under insane pressure. Taylor even joked that Travis's job involves way more violence than hers, but at least he's not doing it in heels. For the first time, she found someone whose ambition didn't compete with hers. It matched it. They hype each other up. They understand each other's exhaustion. They celebrate wins without jealousy. Their passions don't clash, and they fuel each other. That's why Travis fit so naturally into the Eras Tour when he popped up on stage in London in June 2024. Taylor later said he was perfect because he comes alive under pressure. She described him as charming, confident, and calm when it mattered most. She called him a yes guy to life.
How do I put this? Travis is like, he's a real yes guy, like in terms of life itself.
Do you want to be centered in the middle, in the front of it, or behind it? Where
You're taking lead. Whichever you want me to do.
He's just up for anything.
Off stage, their Kansas City life is giving gentle and homely. Like after bouncing between New York, Florida, and tour stops, they settled into Travis's KC home, the same place where he proposed. Sources say the simplicity feels grounding for both of them, with hardly any issues or constant glam. Just peace. Their days are also very simple. Coffee together in the morning. Travis goes to practice. Taylor works from home. At night, they cook dinner, watch cooking shows or random documentaries, and regularly do no phone evenings. Like fully off. They host small hangouts with close friends like Patrick and Brittany Mahomes, Ashley Avignoni, and Gigi Hadid. Nothing super loud or extra. Their hobbies are also complete opposites, but somehow it works. Taylor once joked that all her hobbies belonged in the 1700s. According to her, she likes to sew, paint, bake, and organize for fun. Travis, on the other hand, loves video games, football, film, and straight-up chilling. He also sends Taylor otter videos because he desperately wants a pet otter. Then there is that moment from New Heights, which perfectly shows how normal they are. Taylor shared that when she found out she finally got her master's back. A huge career moment for her. Apparently, Travis was in their room playing video games with his headset on. She knocked on the door and tried to stay calm. When he took off his headset, thinking something was wrong, she told him the news, and it felt like they were just a random couple sharing a life-changing moment in their bedroom. And it felt so normal. Even with all their fame, they work hard to protect their privacy. In a GQ interview, Travis said that when they're together away from cameras, they feel just like regular people. Publicly, Taylor shows up to Chiefs home games, and they sometimes go on date nights at Travis's steakhouse, 1587 Prime. But privately, their Kansas City home is their safe space. They never rushed anything. Taylor once joked they would never be unhinged enough to hard launch a first date. They built this quietly, and it shows. Now they're in the next chapter. Travis proposed in the garden of his KC home, and apparently they do not want a long engagement, and reports say a summer 2026 wedding is likely to happen. Obviously, both of them are super happy about getting engaged, but Travis is over the moon. He has said calling Taylor his fiancée feels different, more real, more official. Career-wise, Travis is still deciding what comes next. There are talks of him retiring after his team suffered a major loss.
Travis Kelce might be nearing the end of an era. Following the Kansas City Chiefs' season-ending loss to the Las Vegas Raiders on January 4th, retirement rumors surrounding the tight end are picking up.
Taylor also shut down retirement rumors and made it clear she's not done making music. And they are super committed to having each other's backs no matter what career moves come their way. Family is also on the horizon. Sources say they are excited about that chapter and are looking forward to a forever home, possibly in Nashville. One of the most emotional moments in the end of an era shows Taylor reading a letter Travis wrote after the final Eras Tour shows. He talked about being completely mesmerized the first time he saw her perform before she even knew him. Taylor later said what really broke her was seeing her mom, Dad, and Travis all there, watching her live out that dream. Taylor Swift once sang, "I don't want to live forever." And with Travis Kelce, she finally doesn't have to. She found someone who lives in the same world, speaks the same language, and wants the same thing. At the end of the day, this isn't just a celebrity love story. It's proof that even the most famous people in the world want the same things everyone else does. Someone who gets it. Someone who comes home. Someone who turns off their phone and chooses you. So what's your favorite detail about Taylor and Travis's life together? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you don't want to miss out on updates on their wedding plans and more hottest celebrity news, make sure to subscribe and follow PopPlug to stay plugged in.